Hello, welcome back. Today we are talking to a salesperson who has journeyed from watching from the sidelines to being her own personal superstar. So today, welcome Eliza Doueihi, a member of the Sales Inventory Profile team. So Eliza, you were in IT. Tell us a little bit about your pre-sales career.
Pre-sales career I was in more of an analyst role, business analyst role.
Yep.
I
Sounds
was
boring.
a business specialist. Basically, I've been in the company for quite a while, and my ultimate passion was to get into sales. I love talking to people, and I really wanted to move to sales, but my boss just loved me so much, and he valued what I contributed to the business that he wouldn't let me go. But it came down to that. It wasn't that I wasn't able to do it. It wasn't that I couldn't sell, because I'm sure if I got the right training that I could. It's just that he wouldn't let me go.
Right.
So, and that was really frustrating. You know, it's where I wanted to be. So now then I got the opportunity to move into real estate, and that's when I started really building relationships and talking to people and helping them out, getting them to where they want to be.
All right, so before you got into real estate, what was your perception? What did you reckon?
Oh, well, I thought it was just so easy, and I thought this will be so good. I'll be driving a Merc in 6 months' time, and I'll have my home loan paid off. My kids are going to be doing all these extra things that they never dreamed of. So look, and that was, I didn't get that far, but I'm getting there. But the thing was, the challenge was the fact that I didn't realise how much work was involved in building my profile within the community, and building my sales. So, and building my pipeline, which is really critical to a successful salesperson, is to keeping that pipeline or funnel filled.
Right. So real estate has to be the most popular sales job on the planet because it does look easy, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Those beautiful people wearing lovely business suits, standing at the front door greeting. That part is easy.
Not on a cold winter morning, Maya. Have you ever done that? And there's frost on the grass at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's not pleasant. And putting signboards out, it's not pleasant.
So,
and they tell you that.
Eliza is an Australian who had a small voyage into New Zealand land. But there are natural hazards as well. But that part where you see them in the house and you first meet them is easy.
Yes.
But what is the hard bit? Because the failure rate is astronomical.
Okay, the harder bit is when you've got that list of contacts that you've taken from an open house, qualifying them and seeing whether they're going to be buyers or they're actually sellers, having a bit of a sticky beak. So it's taking that list and working it, basically. And the other harder bit is the actual building up of your client base. So actually cold calling and building relationships.
That has to be a dirty word, cold calling. Back to the ice and snow of New Zealand.
Yes.
Why is cold calling so difficult?
Well, you can imagine you're picking up the phone and talking to someone you don't know what they look like, you don't know what their situation is, and you want them to trust that you know what you're talking about and that you're there to help them out.
And they've never met you before, and you're probably ringing in the middle of dinner.
Yes, that too.
And how many people survive that in the real estate world?
Not that many. I'd say only about, 5 to 10% of people can really prospect and cold call.
So 5% of the population can cold call, which is the pick up the list from the phone book or get on the street and knock. And a small percentage can warm call, which is the ringing the people that came to see the house on the weekend.
Yes.
What's the next component of success in real estate?
Or the fact that you can close the sale, I guess, would be the next one.
Right.
Is you've got a buyer there and they're sort of trying to decide what they're going to do. And it's just working out how you're going to get them to that next level. And that's another challenge on its own. And working out negotiating price that's going to suit both parties. I mean, and it's just basically a salesperson brings two people, like in real estate, you're bringing two people together. So you're bringing a buyer and a vendor, and working out, finding a common ground. And that's really what an agent does from a selling perspective.